Hello everybody, welcome to another movie review. This time we are reviewing Anatomy of a Murder 1959. Saw this in 2008 and I gave this a rating of 8. Starring James Stewart, Lee Remick, Ben Gazzara, Arthur O'Connell, Eve Arden, Catherine Grant. For the first hour, Anatomy of a Murder felt watchable, but had the making of an overrated film. As soon as the court case started, I became hooked to the movie until the end. As told, it's a gripping courtroom thriller with lots of witty humor throughout. Jimmy Stewart once again gives the best performance, showing why he is probably the greatest actor in Hollywood history. At the same time, there are excellent performances coming from everybody else, and they all make a difference in pushing the film to be a 10. Although I am dismayed by the outcome and don't agree with it at all, my feelings shouldn't erase everything that stands for greatness of what I see in Anatomy of a Murder. One puzzling aspect about the case is that if the soldier had committed murder, shouldn't he have been tried in military court? When I heard the story given by the defendant and his wife, it seemed so improbable for him to get away with whatever the defense had going for him. Then, the remarkable thing was that an easy feeling of being on the fence had developed. That was when the jury got lost and were forced to make a decision during the mess of fiction and fact. By the time the verdict was read, all I could think was how brilliantly the dirtiest, most shameless courtroom tricks were used. So what's the message? That's a very good question, and that's the beauty of Anatomy of a Murder. Meanwhile, the dogfights between Jimmy Stewart's and George Scott's characters are can't miss. The judge is perfectly, hopelessly lenient. That's why everybody got away with everything as they could. If anything, the only glaring and the strongest flaw of the picture is the lack of a cross-examination with the defendant after treating him as a hostile witness. Obviously, he has a history of temper tantrums. If the prosecution had exploited this, the defendant's case might have fallen apart. By the way, I am not too impressed with Lee Remick's performance as the rape victim because with her, the dots never connected. All in all, I really want to say that Anatomy of a Murder is a 10, but the high number of flaws found in the film preclude me from saying so. Thank you so much for watching my review. We'll see you next time for another movie review. Bye bye.